While discussing this kirtan, all of us understood so far the various points of sadhana that Kripaluji Maharaj talked about. He covered a wide spectrum of points to keep in mind in our sadhan bhakti. And the last point that we came across, he mentioned that daily drink the nectar of Gaur Sham Ras, the nectar of Radha Krishna, their names, their forms, their pastimes, their virtues. So now he mentions that this cup of divine love is such that neither does it get full nor does it get empty. What does that mean? Bhakti is a dynamic thing. The worldly rasas are such that they are constantly decreasing and then they finish. Whatever appears to be very blissful to you right now, if you keep savoring it, the bliss keeps on decreasing. Like in India, they have irrigation by canals. When the canal has started, it is so wide. And then after a few 100 miles, it is all dried up. That is the nature of worldly bliss. Pratikshan Ghatman. Then there is the bliss of Gyan Marg. The Jnani who attains the Nirakar formless Brahma, he merges into Brahma and he has got the bliss of God. That is it. It is Ek Ras now. No variety, no dynamism. You have merged into Brahma, the end of the matter. But this bhakti is highly dynamic. You engage in bhakti with all your body, mind and soul. And you get the bliss. But then, after that you feel I have not done anything as yet, I need to do more. And you get even more bliss. So your thirst keeps getting quenched and it keeps increasing as well. Right now you feel you are totally satisfied in bhakti. The next moment you want even more. The next moment you want even more. So the devotee never feels, I have done enough. That is the nature of love. Prema mein Purnima nahi. The Chandrama has a Purnima, then it starts decreasing. But love has got no Purnima. This devotion that we are engaging in, it will keep on increasing for the rest of eternity. Each time we will feel, all right, I've done my best, I'm satisfied. Then we'll say, no, I need to do even more. So this is the nature of love. In mundane poetry, Shelley held the world record. He wrote 2,000 poems. Rabindranath Tagore, he broke it. He wrote 6,000 poems. All in glorification of God. So he was asked that, are you satisfied? You have written 6,000 poems. He said, no, I have still not expressed what I wanted to. That is the nature of devotion. And then there was this Purandar Das. Parimala sang his bhajan yesterday. So Purandar Das is reputed to have written 4,75,000 poems, bhajans. Now how he did it, it's amazing. He must have written many in a single day to reach such a phenomenal number. But that is the nature of devotion, that we keep on increasing it for the rest of eternity. ना भरे ना खाली हो अस रस की प्याली प्यारे ना भरे ना खाली हो अस रस की प्याली प्यारे, रस की प्याली प्यारे।
ना भरे ना खाली हो अस रस की प्याली प्यारे, ना भरे ना खाली हो अस रस की प्याली प्यारे, रस की प्याली प्यारे।
Now, he moves on to the last few lines in this kirtan. And he says, O Shri Krishna, you are a Karan Karun. So please bestow your grace upon me. What does a Karan Karun mean? He who is merciful without a cause. That is a Karan Karun. So God is causelessly merciful. So then what is the need for doing sadhana if God is causelessly merciful? Then it becomes Sakaran Karun. He says, you do sadhana, then I will bestow my grace. That is Sakaran Karun. Sakaran Karun, everybody in the world is. Even a shopkeeper is Sakaran Karun. You want some item for him. You give him the price of the item and purchase it from him. Everybody is Sakaran Karun. But God is supposed to be Akaran Karun. Then why should he have this condition? O soul, you do sadhana, then I'll give it to you. He should bestow his grace without any sadhana. So, Shri Krishna says, I am willing to bestow my grace without any sadhana. You believe that I am Sakaran Karun. The statement you are making, O Shri Krishna, you are Akaran Karun, please bestow your grace. You accept me as Akaran Karun. I will bestow my grace. So the soul says, I don't have faith that you are Akaran Karun. God says that when you don't have faith that I am Akaran Karun, then how are you demanding the Akaran Karuna? You have faith that I am truly causelessly merciful, I will bestow it. The problem is our antahkaran, our heart is not willing to believe, not willing to have faith anywhere. That is what is creating the whole problem. So the sadhana slowly increases that faith. Yes, God is actually Akaran Karun. So in our sadhana, it is not that by this sadhana we will attain Him. He will be attained by the sadhanheen avastha. When we truly become nirbal, my Lord, I have no strength apart from you. When we truly become nirbal, He will respond. Nirbal ke Balaram. But right now we are not nirbal, we are sabal. We think I have this physical strength, I have this mental strength, I have this intellectual strength, I have monetary strength, my relative is so and so, that minister is my uncle. We go on keeping all these worldly strengths in our mind. And that prevents God's grace from coming. So God says, I am not Sakaran Karun. None of these things will attract my grace. Jab lagi gaj bal apno baratyo neku saryo nahi kam. As long as Gajraj had faith in his own strength, Vishnu did not come. Nirbal hai jab naam pukaryo, I adhe naam. When he became Nirbal, he could not even complete. He have wanted to say Hari. The moment he said her, Vishnu landed up there. And Vishnu's cloth was tied to Lakshmi's sari. Now he's coming at this full speed. What can Lakshmi do? She also came along. And the whole retinue came along with them before he could complete Hari. So Gajaraj's example is given to all of us. And so is the example of Draupadi to illustrate that God is not attained through this sadhana state. The aim of the sadhana is to make us sadhanheen, to help us remove all this pride and all the different supports we are taking, and to make us understand my only support is Sri Krishna. That is what Draupadi realized. Her famous story. When Duryodhana instructed that she should be brought to the assembly of the Kauravas, Dushasan pulled her and brought her. But Draupadi was definitely unruffled, but not too disturbed, because her 5 husbands were sitting there. And Draupadi was in her mind taking their support. What will Dushasan do? Just now Bhimsen will get up and break his head. But Bhimsen lowered his own head. Draupadi got disappointed. She looked at Arjun. Arjun will break his teeth. Arjun also lowered his head. One by one, all the 5 husbands lowered their heads. Draupadi thought, this support which I was thinking has become useless. There were big dharma acharyas in the assembly. Bhishma, Vidur, Kripacharya, Dronacharya. Draupadi started thinking, they are my support. She got disappointed from there as well. Then she took the Swabal Ashray. I can do something. She caught the sari in her mouth. Draupadi was an exceptional lady. She is counted in the Panch Kanyas, 5 maidens, although she had 5 husbands, but that was an external leela. Internally she was a maiden. So she was very strong. She caught the cloth in her mouth. However, she started remembering Sri Krishna. Hey Sri Krishna, please help me. Now Sri Krishna at that time was sitting with Rukmini and eating his food when he suddenly stopped. Rukmini said, my lord, what has happened? Is there what kind of leela is this? You are leela dhari, but what leela is this? The food in the mouth is not going in. The food in the hand is not going to the mouth. Is there some stone in the food? No, Rukmini, it's a very serious matter. Draupadi is in great trouble. So my lord, go and help her out. How can I do it? She is taking her support. I can save myself. And my condition is Mam Ekam Sharanam Raj. You have to take my support, not your own. So poor Draupadi, what could she do? When Dushasan, he gave one tug and now the cloth slipped from her mouth. Even if she had kept holding it, she may have been as strong as Dushasan. The cloth was not so strong, it would have torn. So it slipped and her faith from everything collapsed. Now it is God alone. And she lifted her hands and screamed, Govinda Dwarika Vasan. The surrender was complete. That was the moment that Sri Krishna was waiting for. Immediately he started increasing the cloth. Dushasan kept on pulling and pulling and pulling. He's not able to disrobe her. He wonders, which mill is this cloth from? It just doesn't end. Now it will not end. The Ambara avatar has taken place. Poor Dushasan started sweating and he fell down there, fainted. But he could not disrespect Draupadi in that manner. So that surrender of Draupadi illustrated this point, that God is attained not through sadhana, but sadhanhinata. Internally feeling, I have no sadhana or ability to reach him. It is by his grace I will get him. Kripaluji Maharaj says, Sab sadhana sampanna kaha puchat sab sansara. Worldly people, they respect somebody who has got sadhan. Somebody is famous, strong, powerful, rich. Worldly people respect that person. But Sri Krishna does not. Whom does Sri Krishna respect? Sadhanahina prapannakaha puchat Nanda Kumar. Nanda Kumar Sri Krishna, he respects that person who feels, I am sadhanheen. In this instance of Draupadi, later on something very interesting happened. Privately, Draupadi accosted Sri Krishna and she said, my lord, you knew I was in trouble. Why did you take so long to come? Sri Krishna said, Draupadi, why are you saying that? The moment you screamed for me, immediately I came. No, my lord, even after my screaming, there was a moment's delay. If another moment had passed, it would have been too late. Sri Krishna said, Draupadi, the mistake was from your side. You know I am God. Yes, my lord. You know I am everywhere. Of course you are. You know I am seated in your heart. Of course you are. You called wrongly. You said, Govind, the Dwarka Vasin, oh Govind sitting in Dwarka, please come and save me. I was seated in your heart when you shouted like that. So at first I went running all the way to Dwarka, then came back running from there. So time went by. God has to respond to the bhav of the devotee. If the devotee's bhav is, you are so far from me, God says, all right, I am far from you. If the devotee's bhav is, you are in my heart, God says, of course I am in your heart. So, Kripaluji Maharaj here says that, my lord, you are akaran karun. I will keep waiting for your grace with full faith that one day you are definitely going to bestow your grace upon me. तुम अकारण करुण करुणा करहु मो पर प्यारे तुम अकारण करुण करुणा करहु मो पर प्यारे करहु मो पर प्यारे
तुम अकारण करुण करुणा करहु मो पर प्यारे तुम अकारण करुण करुणा करहु मो पर प्यारे करहु मो पर प्यारे
कृपा की नित बाट जो हो कृपा होगी प्यारे कृपा की नित बाट जो हो कृपा होगी प्यारे कृपा होगी प्यारे
कृपा की नित बाट जो हो कृपा होगी प्यारे, कृपा की नित बाट जो हो, कृपा होगी प्यारे, कृपा होगी प्यारे।
कबहु तो लई है कृपा करी, सुधि कृपालु प्यारे। कबहु तो लई है कृपा करी, सुधि कृपालु प्यारे, सुधि कृपालु प्यारे।
कबहु तो लई है कृपा करी, सुधि कृपालु प्यारे। कबहु तो लई है कृपा करी, सुधि कृपालु